Hey guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. How are you? New spread. I'm pulling from Angels and Ancestors for you, Leo. This is welcome, cross watchers. And if you're brand new to the channel, happy to have you join us. Let me go ahead and pull your message for today. Let's see what's coming through for those of you watching. Wise one. Grow within your current situation. I love the owl there. And let's see the wise one. I'm going to get the message. Oh, let's see. I might need to... Wise one. Where are you, wise one? There it is. So the message says, knuckle down, be reliable and committed, be open to wisdom and insights from your elders. Okay? You heard it here. Grow within your current situation is the overall message from the wise one. Very interesting. So take that in, and we're preparing for a new calendar year. So that's your message. What I'd like to do is just get you a good Celtic cross going. Let's see where we are. And again, please keep in mind, I've been telling everyone these are general messages for the collective, not a personal or private reading. And not usually a problem with Leo in the comments, but we got a double whammy retrograde going in fire signs. Mercury is retrograde in Sagittarius, and Mars just turned stationed retrograde in Leo. Mars, planet of, like the god of war, okay? So it sort of regulates our anger, and yeah. Stuff is coming up for people. People are getting triggered, especially by the 2025 predictions, readings. They're not liking them. Sometimes people feel a certain way. They come into the comments. If you feel the urge to start your comment with the word no, I'm asking you not to post the comment. I hold all comments anyway, and to review them for... You know, there are a lot of crazy people out there in the world that we don't want to bring that energy into the channel, right? So I spare you that. And but from now on going forward, I'm not going to take the hits. I'm not going to take the personal hits, and I'm not going to take the negativity that's coming from a trigger. So know that you're being triggered and just don't do it. I ask that you not do it, and I'll be deleting those, and if there's repeat offenses, I will be blocking people. That is my right to do, and so I'm asking you to be aware of what's happening. As above, so below, with the double hit of the retrograde. I did the monthly energy update for December, the reading. If you go to that reading, even if you watched it already, go to part 3 where I go through the astrology, and you can see week by week what's happening. And this shift from week 1 into week 2 is particularly tense in relational spaces. And so, you know, there may be an urge to kick the cat. I am not the cat to kick. There's nothing in the handbook that says that I have to take that kind of abuse. So I'm just putting it out there. You know, if that's not something that you're the kind of person to do, then I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to those who know that they're sensitive and vulnerable, and sometimes, you know, we have to kind of fight the urge, walk away, come back after December 15th when Mercury stations direct. Okay, so that's my request and advice. All right, because 2025 going to be a different Laura. I'm not, yeah. There you have it. So let's jump in. See where we are. Beautiful, Leo. We've got the Lovers card here. What might be crossing that Seven of Wands? Yeah, we might be feeling a certain way. We might be triggered. We might be defensive. There might be some resistance here within the connection. Yes, the root of the problem, some indecision, maybe someone stalling for time. In the past, Ace of Wands, there was an opportunity here to take some initiative, to maybe rekindle the passion, maybe to this is a gift from spirit, and it feels to me like in the past, maybe for some of you it wasn't acted upon, it wasn't received, or it was received and nothing was done with it. Wow. Top of mind, the Fool. Feel like someone here, there's an energy of is this a risk worth taking? Assessing realities on the ground, stalling for time, making the decision before taking that leap. In the near future, Two of Wands, the path forward. And the Two of Wands asks us a question. What do we want in a world of possibilities? And once we choose that path, then what do we need to set in motion? What do we need to activate? What do we need to do so that it arrives? And we have the Tower, the Four of Pentacles, and there's our King of Pentacles. So Spirit's basically talking to you about, you know, what's not sustainable. So that's why I'm seeing the Fool as a risk assessment moment. In the hidden energies for your person, there is something that's being held back, which is why I'm now seeing the Seven of Wands as some resistance, right? And in the future, as things unfold, we're looking at this King of Pentacles that is an energy of someone that's showing up, that's together, that's grounded, that's coming through as someone who knows their worth, your worth, and is available for something maybe more committed. Let's just use that phrase. So that's the overall storyline. The Lovers and the Seven of Wands. Page of Swords, Emperor, Page of Cups. So we're curious about what the resistance is. This is a sacred connection. The Lovers, we have the Emperor here, possibly twin flame for some of you. Again, it's a general reading, so you have to take it as it resonates for you. And the curiosity is about the sincerity of the feelings. This cards from the bottom of the deck is what's happening outside of your conscious awareness. So you can't see it. It's either within you, within them, or it's playing out behind the scenes. What does this person really feel? What are they willing to share, speak, communicate? Because you're meeting up with some resistance here from this person, and you may not have all the answers to that. You may be very curious about it, looking for clues, looking for information, and that's why at the root of the problem there's this, yeah, I don't really know what I'm dealing with here. And so it's difficult to make a decision one way or the other. Eight of Wands, the World, and it's coming down to communication again, right? You're not getting something that's helping you make a decision with the World, which is Saturn. It is about cycles and maybe closing out something that's been difficult, even painful, because we have the Four of Swords, which would be, you know, a focus on some healing, at least internally. And then the second part of the World card is the new cycle, a new beginning. But you don't have that clear communication. So you're still left to wonder, Page of Swords. In the past, Ace of Wands. Eight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Chariot. Well, I think you were in progress on something here. You were working through something. There was some impetus to kind of get to a place of reciprocity, of a relationship that was based on mutual investment, the giving and receiving of time, of energy, of effort. Yeah, there was something here that was beginning, and that Ace of Wands, and there was maybe some progress being made in the past, but it seems like it's hit a snag, or there's some resistance to it now. Question mark, question mark. The Fool. Strength card. Page of Pentacles. Magician. Feels like you're manifesting a fresh start. This may have been some time ago. Pentacles coming through could indicate it was a while ago. And now what you're assessing is it the time to kind of overcome any challenges and maybe start fresh? Is this what you're manifesting? So there's one part risk assessment, but the other part is the time now, right? Do I just go for it? But we still have the challenge of some kind of defensiveness, some kind of, whether it's defensive or just resistant. Like, I'm not feeling any kind of negativity. I'm feeling like an arm's length, something keeping you at arm's length, and you not really having clarity around what that is. And therefore, I'm not sure what's happening here. And the communication not being clear. Two of Wands in the near future. Nine of Pentacles, Hierophant, Four of Cups. Well, the Two of Wands is, what do you want? It's talking about desire. What path do you want to walk? Are you seeking commitment? Are you seeking something that goes the distance, right? Getting back to the energies here of that Eight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, where we're working towards something more giving, more generous, more reciprocal, and therefore more committed, instead of flying solo. Nine of Pentacles. Because the Four of Cups from the bottom of the deck is that internal unconscious awareness of, but I'm disenchanted here. Where is this sense of a disconnect coming from? See, it's like an algebraic equation. You got to solve for X here. Because if you're being asked in the near future, in a world of possibilities, what do you want? You have to kind of understand what you don't want, what isn't working. Okay? So keep that in mind, because Spirit's also drawing your attention to something that's unsustainable. Queen of Pentacles, Three of Wands, King of Cups. Interesting, since we have the King of Pentacles going forward, and we have some energy here that's kind of guarded, if not completely closed off. So remember, I said with the Two of Wands, what do you want? What path is likely to get you there? What do you need to set in motion so that it arrives? The arrival is the Three of Wands. Yeah, it's a manifestation card. So it feels to me like Spirit's saying, be sure what it is you're trying to draw to you A is realistic, right? That it's doable. That what you seek seeks you. That what you want wants you. Is it sustainable? Are you going to be like have the rug pulled out from under you? King of Cups. From the bottom of the deck, in this case, it feels like a reference to what's playing out behind the scenes. The King of Cups talks about emotional maturity, emotional availability. The King of Cups can, not always, but can struggle to communicate feelings. Not for the lack of having them at all. As I like to say, King of Cups is associated with the sign of Scorpio, and we say about Scorpio, still waters run deep. So just because you don't see a ripple there doesn't mean that it isn't, 40,000 fathoms deep of a deep reservoir of love. So keep that in mind. But we're sitting here with this reminder that you've got to take into account while you're doing your risk assessment of what there's a disconnect. If you want something more committed, are you likely to find it where you're looking? So Spirit's giving you that clue. Make sure you're on a solid foundation first. So that's a pretty powerful heads up. Four of Pentacles in the hidden energies of this person. Death card, Ace of Cups, Six of Wands. Now this is a really interesting message because this is telling you this person is very guarded and they have their heart chakra, that center pentacle, pretty locked down. And yet we have the Death card, which we've got some messages here about endings, but we also have an awareness that something needs to change. Yeah. So there's like a release mechanism with the Death card. If I want to be happy, there's the sun in the background. If I want to be happy, I'm going to have to let something go. Something's going to have to die off for something new to be born into its place. Ace of Cups. The gift from Spirit. The love of a lifetime, that one true love. And for this person, in their unconscious awareness, there is a notion of reconciliation or a triumphant homecoming, right, to their one true love. So I'm kind of seeing an awareness that they can't keep the walls up forever. Okay, so that's why maybe Spirit's guiding you to really take a look at this situation of what you're calling to you so that you understand what you're up against, because your person in their hidden energy is showing you that it's been intractable heretofore, and that they're aware that if they want the happiness of this one true love of a lifetime, that something's going to have to change. And they're showing the path to that change, but it's coming from the bottom of the deck, which means it has not yet reached conscious awareness. They're not looking at it yet. It's rising up within. So let's see the King of Pentacles. The path forward. Yeah. You could have it all. Ooh, very nice. Right? So there's a method to the madness here for you, whoever you are watching. And then these messages can come through reversed. So this whole thing could be talking straight to a cross watcher, just so you know. All right? So stay in that Queen of Swords energy with regard to your risk assessment. She is a truth seeker and a truth teller, A, But B, she's also very pragmatic, very level-headed, checks all the emotions at the door. She's the kind that values this message from spirit that says, "Oh, thanks for the heads up. I will really do my due diligence and really take into careful consideration, all the risks involved here before I just leap willy-nilly on a whim." So this energy of the Queen of Swords will serve you well to make sure you get all your questions answered. Because yes, it's possible. This wouldn't come through, the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups wouldn't come through if it wasn't available to you at some point down the road. But like I said what I said, it isn't yet right in front of this person the changes that are needed. But there's an awareness that change is needed, just not what change. Okay, so that's the beginning of your reading. If this is resonating for you, I'm going to take it to an extended, and I'm going to look at this person, how they are seeing the situation, what's their perspective. Could be interesting and might give us more information from this person's point of view, like what's holding them back. Their take on how they see you, think about you, or feel about you, and their intentions toward you in this connection going forward. So that's what we're going to do in the extended. The links are below. Link number 1, please note, is a monthly renewal. If you are not interested in that, link number 2 is just this extended. Just like to mention that. Before I give you the astrology, if you enjoyed the reading, you haven't done so yet, please do subscribe below. That's my request. It does help me build the channel so I can reach more people like you who are looking for guidance and support and how to navigate the twists and turns of your sacred connections. Okay, thank you. All right, here we go. We've got the Lovers is Gemini. The Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries in our Emperor, Page of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The World card is Saturn. Saturn used to rule Aquarius and now rules Capricorn. We've got the Chariot is Cancerian energy. The Fool is out twice. That's the planet Uranus. Expect the unexpected. Anything can happen and probably will. Rules Aquarius. The Strength card is Leo. Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Magician here is Mercury, Virgo, and Gemini. We have more Virgo in the Nine of Pentacles, Taurus in the Hierophant. The Tower is Mars, which just stationed retrograde in your sign, Leo, and it rules Aries. Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. King of Cups, as I mentioned, is Scorpio. Death card is also Scorpio. We've got the King of Pentacles is more Taurus. Queen of Swords is Libra. So that's what I have. And don't forget, wise one, grow within your current situation. Lovely reading for you. I'm headed to the extended. I'll see you there in a second. Bye for now.